All right, welcome to All The Sht Podcast, where we talk about
all the shit.
All the shit. All the
shit.
This is our second episode. We have some guests here today. World-renowned high diver, Mr. Michael Dvorak.
You know it.
Anna Banana
And
from Goodwill.
And a banana. Gotta love the banana.
No.
Nothing like a good banana.
We love you, Anna.
So disgusting. I feel it.
Yeah.
My name is Michael Malice, aka Mally Mal,
I'm Z.
Big Z.
and welcome to All The Sht. So, what's new today?
What did you do today?
What did I do?
Yeah,
today?
were you riding on your motorcycle today?
Yeah, I went golfing this morning. We played 18 holes of golf, and
Nice.
then took a Harley motorcycle ride for a little while. Ended up coming over here. You
Yeah.
know, had to be a part of this. You kidding me? These two are like two of the best rockers in the state.
Oh, thank you.
No, that's just hands down. I've seen it.
You gonna fluff my ego a little bit?
Yeah.
I'm gonna fluff it really big, buddy. Seriously, I saw these guys 3 weeks ago. Was it? Man, I'm telling you what, if you haven't seen these two play in their band, you're missing something. You got to go check these out. These guys are off the chart,
I mean,
off the chain.
I can say the same about you. I mean, we missed it. You
Yeah,
set
but-
yourself on fire and you high dive. Like, who does that? You're amazing. I love that. I admire that.
Well,
It's
back
awesome.
at you guys. It's funny. It's how everybody has a different talent.
Yeah.
I think is what's the best part, and everybody finds a way to use your ability and your talents to do what you enjoy.
Mhm.
Bottom line, but you
Yeah.
just don't expect things out of people. I mean, certain people you see them, and I think a lot of people judge people by what they see, but then you get behind their talents and you see how incredible people can really be. in the
Yeah,
long run.
absolutely.
Yeah, you blew me away. Bottom line.
Oh, yeah. I never expected that out of you. I was like, wait, hold on. Wait, that's you guys? When you showed me the video, I was like, wow. Like,
Thank you.
that's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
I love that.
It's like a monster
And
inside.
yeah, exactly. And to see both of you out there as a team, like, oh yeah, that's gold. Like, that's what you guys
I love
need.
music.
And
Music. I think
yeah.
music makes the world go around. It's like just in my blood, you know. I have a
Yeah.
lot of family members that are musicians and stuff, so it's something I always wanted to do, and like I wouldn't trade it for anything. It's an outlet for me. It's like therapy. You
Do
know
what
what I
you
mean?
want. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I wish I could set myself on fire. And
Hey, we could do it.
Right, it's
Trust
fine,
me, it's not
exactly.
hard.
when did you start getting into that?
Oh, geez, you can ask me about that. All right, the story on it.
yeah, this-
I was a diver at Casa Bonita when I was 16.
Casa Bonita.
Casa Bonita, yeah, the
Nice.
Bonita, when it used to be a really good place.
Wait, what year was that? What were you?
85.
Oh, okay. So that was
1985. Yeah, that's going to date how old I am now. That's just what it is. 85, 86. And then we got picked up by the U.S. World High Diving Team in 87, which was a company called Maxwell Associates out of Miami, Florida. I graduated a paramedic degree. At 17, I got a paramedic degree and got state boards. And I was a diver working at Elitch's, the old Elitch's. And I found out that you could travel throughout this company. So it was sit down with my parents and was like, what am I going to do? I think it pay was like $18,000 a year to be a paramedic back then, or travel the world. That wasn't a tough choice. So I took off. First place they sent me was to Barcelona, Spain, and I was 17. First time out of the country,
That's amazing.
and never looked back. Honestly, after that, I mean, it was a long run. I got 32 countries, 17 years, all expenses paid.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
So
How long
What a
did you say
dream.
you were doing that for? 17 years?
17 years.
17 years. Wow.
17 years. Yeah, I did it basically from 17 to 33 years old, and then I retired. And that's when I had kids. Basically my kids were born, and I wanted to do different things in the world, so I chased other avenues. I was in the professional motorsports industries. I don't know what these guys know about me, but I was in the professional motorsports industry for a few years. We manufactured all the clothing that you see for like NASCAR, drag racing, Formula One, offshore boat racing.
Yeah.
And then I moved into basically the energy industry and spent 15 years in the energy industry.
Yeah.
And then still doing diving.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You're a fucking badass, Mike.
Yeah.
Say,
Tell us
let her
about
know.
Pueblo. How was that experience? down
Colorado
there?
State Fair. Colorado State Fair was a good time. Bunch of rookie divers, young guys, like we used to be. They were 25 to 32. Most of them are doing it part-time that were at the state fair. So myself and then a buddy of mine, Darren Taylor, went in there too. Darren Taylor is a 40-time Guinness World Record holder. He's the guy who belly flops into a kiddie pool, like 12 inches of water. And yeah, Google that guy, man. Professor Splash. I'm telling you what, Professor Splash. Darren's something else.
Yeah.
Making sure nobody's behind me. The Colorado State Fair was great. I got the opportunity to dive again, did a high dive, lit myself on fire, like 5 days, I think I was down there. It was the fact that I just wanted to prove that I could still do it.
Yeah. How long has it been since you've done that?
No, it's about 4.5 years, 5 years ago. 5 years ago was the last time I did it. And I just, in the last 5 years, got busy doing all kinds of other things in the world. And the entertainment director who owns that show down there is Dana Kunze. He's a world record holder from 172 feet. And he has Kunze Entertainment, and he calls me. He's like, Mike, you want to do, go sub in the show? And I'm more than happy to. He's like, you want to get paid? I'm like, no, I don't want to do it for any money. There's no reason to do it for money.
Yeah.
So it was more fun for me. It was fun for me because a lot of the young guys, they all know about who we were. We were the trendsetters for these guys.
Right. Yeah.
We were the trendsetters for Red Bull Cliff Diving, which is now Red Bull Cliff Diving. So
That's awesome.
So we were the big boys. We did the big shows all over the world, and the sport's kind of dying. I'll be honest with you. I mean, besides Red Bull, you don't see a lot of it anymore like we used to. So it was a big 80s, 90s things, 90s, 2000s. I think it was a big thing.
Yeah, I remember it when I was growing up in 80s and stuff. And we used to only have like 3 channels in Germany. You know what I mean? But high dive was on a lot.
It was on a lot, yeah. And see, that's what I love about Mike is Mike's from Germany. I mean, I spent time in Austria, Germany, Spain, France, Italy. I mean, we were all over the place out there. I love it there. I loved it more than I like America. I mean, I don't hope nobody gets offended by that. But I do. It's a different culture, different people, different food. There's a lot of history within Europe.
I want to visit Europe so bad. Like my dream is to see the Aurora Borealis.
Yep.
And like I want to visit like Norway and Poland and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
You guys will. You guys. I mean, honestly, it's just you will. I got spoiled, and I don't want to talk too much about me, but I got spoiled. I mean, I was spoiled. We were spoiled, and I have a lot of compassion for people who have those passions to travel and want to travel, and want to be in. It's a small world, actually. It's a big planet, but it's a small world. And there's so much to see. I thought I saw it all, and the owner of my diving company, I'll tell you what, you thought I'd been a lot of places. That lady blew me away. So, but I encourage you, and I encourage everybody else who gets an opportunity to travel. Like I told my kids, I said, if you get an opportunity, take advantage of it. Don't be like, oh, well, I'm going to do it in a few years. I'm going to do it, when I retire. When I retire, don't put it off. Jump on it. You only live once, and you might never get those opportunities again.
That's what's sad because like I always say, like tomorrow's never promised. You know what I mean? Might as well just go out there and live your life the way you want to live it. Full of adventures and whatever.
No, I agree with this. And so it's fun. That's like YouTube and Anna and Seth, Anna Banana here. She's wilder than you guys think. So.
Yeah.
But
I just work my ass off and come home to my dog, and that's it.
Yeah, but you're still a firecracker.
She's small, okay, and she's like a dynamite.
She is. Yeah.
Watch out.
That's why they love her.
But it's like these two when I met Mike and Z. I would have never known what they did and how they met. I mean, that's interesting to me too. I mean, from a whole different aspect. I mean, I had cousins that grew up that were straight A students in college, and they're doctors and engineers, and here I am traveling the world, and I always had a Peter Pan envy for these guys. They were straight A's in college and med school. What the hell are you talking about?
Right.
I hated school.
Yeah, fuck that.
Fuck that shit, man. I just want to play sports, you know?
Yeah.
And I was one of the last generations that all you had to do was play sports. I think I saw my math class maybe 3 times in 1 year, and I still got a C. Like, seriously.
Yeah.
We were the last generations to get that.
Yeah.
So, I don't know where the hell I was going. Whatever. But how I met these guys, I envied. Okay, that's where I was at. I envied my cousins and everything, but I found out years later when I came back from traveling the world that they envied me. And I never knew that. I never knew
Really?
that. They were like, wow, look at what you did. Look at what you saw. And I never looked at it that way. We were kind of narcissistic back in those days.
Mhm.
We were like, dun-dun-dun,
Yeah.
big S painted on your fucking chest. Nobody can touch you. I'm not that way still, am I? No.
No.
Okay, good. I think that's age.
Slap you out of it if anything.
I got people like this firecracker to keep me in line. But going back to Mike and Z, meeting these guys and hearing their story and what you guys have done and where you guys want to go. I mean, that's fascinating to me. The best education I ever had, all these people went through college and school. I think the best education I ever had, and I still say it to this day, is people.
Yeah.
Yeah. People are the best education in the world. They're better than sitting down with a 10-year study of books.
Yeah.
To me,
Absolutely.
because you get to experience it. I had teachers who were, you need to learn this history of this and this and this. And I used to tell my history teachers, I'm like, why? I want to go fucking see this shit.
Yeah.
I don't want to fucking to tell me in a
hear
book
about it.
Yeah.
You don't want to go experience
I want to go see it. I want to go experience it. And I'll tell you what, when you get an opportunity to do that, say, for instance, you go to Europe, okay, you go to Germany, you go to the Lion's Den in Germany, where Hitler executed all the Jews. Okay. Not to get into that, but you want to know everything about it. You'll spend hours at these places doing all the history, looking at everything, learning as much as you can, sucking it in like a sponge, where in class it was like, fuck this sucks,
Can't see it.
You can't see it, you can't touch it.
Touch it, yeah.
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
like,
That's
what's the point?
difference.
Yeah.
Yeah. And on top of that, you have a guy going, blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Monotone and shit. And I was the same way, when I was in school. I had a hard time focusing on shit. So I skipped class a lot, but I would come back and I would pass the test because I already knew the shit on my own time. You know what I mean? Because history, for one, I was always a big history buff, and they couldn't figure it out that I wasn't turning in any of the assignments, but I was passing the tests. You know what I mean? And the quizzes and everything.
That's a certain kind of mindset. You know that you were born with that. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah. It took me an extra year to graduate.
At least you did it. At least you did it.
Yeah, at least you did it.
Hey, you
I'm-
got a
I'm
piece
high
of
school
paper,
dropout.
right?
Yeah.
Get me the fuck out of here.
Right.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Draw the locker checks and pamphlets and everything like that.
Yeah, I mean, let's talk about what Mike went through. I mean, Mike tells me every now and then when I talk to him about some of the things that he went through. I mean, I love hearing about stuff he went through, about the planes. Remember the helicopters the other day flying around?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah, that
It was 4 military helicopters that were, I think they were on maneuvers, and they were flying around in circles and stuff. And Mike brought up a good point. Just to me, I could relate to it just at home. I mean, Mike was there when the wall went down. I was over there when the wall went down too.
You were.
Oh yeah. I tried to get one of those birds off that wall.
we were my hometown is on the border of Czechoslovakia and East Germany, so it was like this little, I don't know how many mile radius, but you had like Americans on one side, you had Russians on the other side. So basically, it was like French somewhere too, but like that was more in Berlin. But I remember, like, when I was small, I was like maybe 6 years old or something like that. But you could hear the tanks coming through the streets from a long distance away. It's like shaking. You know what I mean? And I'd get super soaked on it. And they would, the U.S. would patrol the streets and shit, like, because it was still Cold War. And they would just ride them down just narrow German streets. And everybody's freaking out, of course. You know what I mean? But I would run out there and give them thumbs up because I thought it was amazing. It was a really powerful experience for me. You know what I mean? To see just that might roll through. Because to me, America was always the liberators. Because my family was split from east and west, so the family on the east, they were all straight Russian occupation and didn't have anything. You know what I mean? Have shit.
It was exciting.
Yeah. It just kind of took me back. Watching those.
You think of that. I was in China when Tiananmen Square happened, and I don't know if I should go into this, but yeah, true. Okay, I want to talk about the shit. So Tiananmen Square, we were all in there, entertainment wise, and we had cameras in the whole 9 yards, and Tiananmen Square went down. And I don't care what anybody says; those kids were fighting for democracy, bottom line. And the military came in there and they executed them all. I mean, I don't care what anybody says, what anybody's on the news. They came in there with automatic weapons and just laid them out. And yeah, it was horrible. And the kid, remember the kid standing in front of the tank?
Oh yeah.
Okay, y'all remember that? Made the news. It was worldwide. But we left. We were trying to leave. They confiscated all our cameras and all that stuff. We couldn't get out with anything. I had epic photos of stuff that was going on. And then I went to Hong Kong after that. And I remember everybody protested in Hong Kong. I still have those photos. Everybody was protesting in Hong Kong when I got there. I mean, the streets just packed from building to building as far as you could see with people protesting all that stuff.
Yeah.
After that went down.
That was a big deal. All right.
Sorry about
to
that.
Another take. We just had some technical difficulties.
And we, speaking of the paranormal, we just heard a scream and it freaked all of us out.
Yeah, hopefully it's on.
And the
battery
died all of a sudden.
The battery drained, and it was so
scary.
In the break here, we were talking here about how things are tasking. I want to get because Z's got some really good shit. I mean, I love this. But yeah, what you were talking about, I wanted you to continue. She was talking about how she loves mirrors and was really attached to this one mirror that she. And I just want you to tell me.
Yeah.
Tell me.
Yeah. I'm again, my great grandmother passed away, and I had this antique mirror and dresser set, and it just, I don't know. There was something in that fucking mirror, and I sat down one night because I'm a painter. I paint portraits. I paint, landscapes and stuff, and I wanted something that was attached to this mirror to show me its face while my eyes were closed, and I had nothing but me, my paintbrush, and my paints. And I painted the most ugliest demonic face. I couldn't even it was ugly. It was so evil looking. And it freaked me out so bad. I was shaking, my hair standing up. I was getting headaches and feeling just nauseated. And it just drained my energy. I just felt so drained and it was awful. And then, I don't know, I had a paranormal team come over to my house. They had the EMF reader, which can detect electromagnetic fields, energy, and they pointed it to me, and it went all the way to red, and it freaked me out. And then they pointed it to the mirror, just the mirror, and there's nothing behind it. There's no lights. There's nothing around it, and it went all the way to red. Freaked everybody out. And I looked at my husband. My cats were afraid of this mirror. They would not go near it. But I looked at my husband one day and I said, you know what? Throw it away. Because it was turning me into somebody I wasn't.
I've been pushing to throw it away because the cats keep freaking out on it. And I was like, you can feel it. You could feel there was some energy around it. And I didn't like it. And every time I mentioned that I didn't like it, you get super defensive and pissed off about it.
I was mad. I would yell at the top of my lungs, they're not getting rid of my fucking mirror. Fuck you. You know what I mean? Evil, horrible attitude. I wasn't myself. And I started having bad dreams and poltergeist activity, shit, whispers. Fuck that shit.
The whispers are the crazy ones.
The voices and shit. Yeah.
I remember. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I remember standing in the kitchen, and I'm not going to do it justice, but between me and somebody that was with me, like not as close as you and I are, and all of a sudden we heard something like
Something guttural?
guttural.
Yeah.
Bro.
No, fuck that.
Oh, yeah.
We both looked at each other, and I'm like, "Did you fucking just? I mean, what the fuck, bro? I mean, plain as day, freaked me out,
Yeah.
scared the shit out, and it takes a lot, that, bro. When you can't explain it, you can't see it. It's scary.
Yeah.
And then when something actually touches you, that'll really fuck you up.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh,
care what
yeah.
anybody says. When something literally physically touches you, like it did me up here, yeah. I ran like a little girl, man. I was scared.
Yeah.
Scared to death. I don't care how big of a man you are.
Oh,
Yeah.
we took a picture when we first moved in here of our kitchen.
So
I think I might still have it. I'm going to show you guys. There's a demon going like this up on the cupboards
but
up there.
tell them the backstory because the cats again freaking
The
out.
cats are freaking out in our kitchen.
Right here. They're all like tails puffed out and staring up at something. We were like, what the fuck? So I was like, hey, take a few pictures. So she took a few pictures with her phone, just randomly, and you scroll through it and you don't see anything. But on one of the pictures has a slight anomaly type of thing on top of the cabinet. And then you zoom in on it. And the closer you zoom in, all of a sudden it starts turning into a face. And all of a sudden that face starts having horns.
Yeah, it has horns.
All of a sudden the face and horns start having wings. Like little tiny
It was
demons.
like this, and it was like real skinny,
Yeah.
and like you could see the evil eyes in the snout, the evil teeth, and yeah.
Oh,
I did not modify any of this crap. Like I did not modify anything. I'm gonna try to find it.
And I mean, some people could pass, you could say it's pareidolia or whatever,
Right.
Yeah. Which it could be, but it was just a little weird and coincidental that the cats were freaking out at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys talk about that stuff. I got a fire dive photo like that.
You?
Okay. On fire. And it's literally basically the fire that's behind me, it looks like a demon with horns. And he's got his arm wrapped around the front of me and his leg around the ladder I'm standing on with like one leg across the front of me. I mean, it's plain as
wow.
and I understand how fire does different kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
But if you can't, a lot of people don't see it, but if you point it out, everybody's like,
Yeah.
like plain as day. And I mean, fire does crazy stuff.
Sure.
I think that's one of the reasons I'm so into it. I love the fact, how many people go, yeah, I love to light myself on fire. What the fuck are you talking about?
Not me.
Scared. But there's something to be said about it, with that demon picture. But the stuff you guys are talking about, I mean, that's real. Portals are real. The portals, if you have a portal in your house, bro, careful.
Yeah.
You got to be careful what you wish for.
Yeah.
Spider.
Spider.
Ew.
Big one.
Oh, get him. Or throw it out. Flick him outside.
Oh, bro.
Just call it. I was going to get your leg.
Oh, no, he's not.
Hey, bananas. Spiders. I don't kill spiders.
Yeah, I don't either.
Well, you moved the couch. Yeah, I'm trying to find that picture, but I'm like, again, like I want to. So we have a paranormal team called Seven Spirits Paranormal, and we're trying to. What's that place that Matt wanted to go to that Mike was gonna?
An eagle.
It's an eagle,
an
yeah.
eagle.
Gold
Yeah.
Town and Eagle.
Yeah.
Yeah. We need to do that. We need to go up there and check that out. We'll find out who shit attaches to real quick.
We'll cut that part to
It doesn't really matter. Thank you.
Oh,
I'm
wait, I see something.
I'm glad she caught it before it bit
Yeah,
me.
I see something at the corner of my eye.
I commend you, and you have newfound respect for me because
I'm the one.
Vice doesn't like spiders.
I was sitting there.
He would have been on my lap.
You guys would have seen me scream like a girl and go get naked just to make sure it's not wrong.
Yeah.
Take a shower and wash yourself.
I'm the one.
Cry.
I'm the one that has to go and get the spider
Cry myself
form.
to sleep.
That's great.
Have you had any experiences, Anna? Paranormal?
I believe in skinwalkers for sure.
Yeah.
Like
They call them flesh pedestrians.
Yeah, flesh
There's a
pedestrians.
new one. I've never heard that.
Yeah, back where I used to live in Alamosa, because we used to have a bunch of
I'm sure.
cats and all that, and the goats and cows and all that. So they're all over, and so when you you would go to I'm gonna say like a little corner store. There's a little cat, and it look at you so weird. You're like, what are you looking at me like that? And it stare at you like the whole time. It would not look
Creepy.
away, nothing. Yeah, and I'm like, what is this? So one night I was walking my mom's dog.
Oh yeah.
Oh, for sure.
I see it right now. Yep.
I see it. Yeah.
I can see the face.
Can you point it in the
I don't know
camera?
if I can point it that way into the camera.
I might have to go up there.
You're gonna have to go up there, but yeah, you can totally see him. Not to interrupt you, Anna, but the horns, you got the eyes right here, his hands up here, and then you can see his leg come around his knee and his leg.
I see
I see that.
Like he's basically holding
It
you.
is
It's like he's holding you back to the ladder. Yeah, people went stupid for it. A lot of people pointed it out the minute they saw it. They're like, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So, anyways, I didn't mean to interrupt you, though. I just stumbled across it real quick.
That's crazy.
Back to Mexico, Alamosa.
Yeah. So I was taking my mom's dog out, and they just put up a fence because we live right by drug dealers.
Yeah.
And so they were like coming in our yard, going through and everything, and it was not okay. They weren't supposed to. And they were making the dogs bark, and we had another dog on the other side of us, with the big house, and yeah, he was making that dog bark too. So they were just like, no more. So we put a fence up, long story short, and then it just ever since they put up that fence, it made it was weird stuff. Like more cats would go through like underneath the fence, and they would just sit there in the corner and look like while I was taking my mom's dog out. And I'm like, yeah, just staring at me. Like I tried to like here. No, doesn't move.
No
nothing.
reaction.
Like no reaction, nothing. I'm like, what?
Kind of like human like.
Yeah, yeah. Like it's just
scary.
looking at me like, what the fuck are you? Like, why are you looking at me? Why are you trying to talk to me? I'm like, what the hell is going on?
Right?
Yeah.
That would freak.
I lost my shit. I was like, I ran back inside. I told my mom, I was like, nope, I'm not taking your dog out. Like, you can take her out. I'm not taking her out. Like, you gotta come with me because that was scary. I was like,
yeah, no.
And she didn't believe me. She was like, yeah, I don't like how the cats just sit there and stare.
Well, some cats have like human-like features and eyes, which is really weird, and also like reptilian eyes. You know what I mean? Like reptile eyes.
It's the only cat.
Only the cat. The other
house cat.
Yeah.
Only the domestic house cat has eyes like a reptile.
Oh, yeah.
None of the other cat
like a lizard.
Yeah,
Right.
like a lizard. Yeah.
They could do both.
Lions, tigers,
round and lizard.
Panthers, they don't have that. They have round pupils.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have that. Isn't that the fucking weirdest thing?
'Cause-
Why is that?
Because they're half alien, man.
Probably,
yeah.
Shit, I think I'm half alien.
I mean, I think we all are half alien.
Take me to your dealer.
Yeah. Been there. I just love it when they visit Earth, man. It's like my relatives are coming into town. I'm like, right on.
I want to be like, hey, can you come visit me? I want to fucking visit you. What the fuck?
They're like, how many drugs you on? I don't know. Shit, my family's here.
Family's here. We get along just fine.
What about you? Do you? I know you have all kinds of shit that you paranormal wise. I know you, do. Especially you're from Germany. Like, come on, that place is scary.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
What's the forest in Germany?
Beautiful. Oh, the Black Forest? That's where the Hansel and Gretel
But like
flags
you
get
said,
from.
when you were little with everything, and
Oh yeah, you do.
yeah, there's some stories. Also, I'm an ex-Satanist.
Yeah.
Used to fuck with the wrong shit for a long time. And it definitely stirred up a lot of activity
Craziness.
on that shit, yeah.
Including bad luck.
But yeah, it just horrible things. Like at first everything was great, you know what I mean? And then all of a sudden, you know what I mean? It's
That shit comes in.
yeah, it's exactly a thing. And but yeah, shit, growing up, my great grandma used to tell me all these crazy stories about this witch that lived in the woods right by us. And she's like, if you don't behave yourself, the witch is going to come grab you, take you to the woods and shit, And she's, trying to scare me, but there's actually a legend of a witch in those woods. And
yeah, we're talking back 1700s.
Oh yeah.
oh yeah.
People don't understand. We got to give a reality check here.
Yeah,
we're talking a way long time ago.
My hometown is over 850 years old. You know what I mean? They just celebrated 875 or something not too long ago. But so yeah, she scared me with this witch. But when you go through the woods there, they have signs of beware of spirits and like little praying booths where you go to pray, so you're protected as you go through these woods because they're haunted. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of energy from long ago.
Call them aimlessly wandering.
Yeah. Because those woods, they've been bloodstained for centuries. You know what I mean? Aeons, really. But
see, that's where I love hearing from. Yeah, I mean, you're from Germany. That's where I love. Everybody thinks there's history in America. There ain't shit here. I mean, there's history, but you go back to Germany, go to Transylvania, places like this. I mean, they have castles that are still standing from the 1700s that people have as their homes.
Yeah.
And the history that goes back in Europe compared to the United States is just mind blowing to me. That's what such a fascination for me, especially when I travel, was the history that went behind it all and how far back it goes.
Yeah.
And people here think there's history here.
Well, the thing is with America is there's a lot of history here, also thousands of years of history. It just hasn't been documented like it has in the Western part of the world at the time, in Europe and shit. It wasn't until like what the conquistadors started coming in, and but people don't know that Vikings did trades with native people way before Columbus. You know what I mean? In like 700 AD or something around there, and so there's a lot of history in this land. I think it's kind of shitty that it's only been documented from like 1776 on, for the most part. You know what I mean?
Well, it's like, when they came over here, the Indians came over or the white man came over and the Indians, and they sat down, and that's where Thanksgiving came from. And they're like, here, eat this food. I would have been like, here, smoke this joint. Fucking grub, man. And that's what happened, okay? The white man came over and the Indians are like, "Bo, puff on this." Next thing you know, like, bro, I got fucking munchies, man. And I think that's where Thanksgiving came from. I mean,
oh my God.
My experience.
That's the truth. I mean, come on. It's just a fucking made up holiday, really.
Yeah, I mean,
all of it is Easter, like.
Yeah, the Easter bunny. Easter bunny lays eggs. How does a bunny shit eggs? I mean, come on, let's be real here.
When Easter's all about yes, Christ. And it's like, so what, why, well, yeah, like what's the point of the eggs? Like there's no point. Yeah.
Because
fertility.
Oh yeah, fertility.
Also, Easter comes from
so like dyeing them and all that.
Easter's associated with was it the rights of Jesus? Did he rise or did he die? He rose. Okay.
He rose.
But also the word Easter comes from a Nordic word called Ostara. Yeah, which was a pagan holiday where they celebrated fertility. Yeah,
very true.
Mm-hmm. And it was also springtime initiation kind of stuff like that. Well.
Oh,
yeah, I know. He knows his history. I know it. That's why I'm
smart. I even ask him questions. You know what I mean?
That's
why is the sky blue? I still haven't found that one out.
Sky blue.
That's because I have that old soul.
Yeah,
that just keeps recycling because I keep fucking up.
I don't know what the hell was before caveman, but that's where you came from.
I think we're all old souls, to be honest with you.
Well, yeah.
I know I've been here for a long time.
Yeah.
In my first video.
No.
But what were you talking? Was the witch Harry?
Yeah.
Didn't your grandma say the
Harry witch?
Yeah.
She's a Harry.
I was scared shit out of me as a kid.
He has to sleep a certain way.
To this day, I have to fall asleep facing outwards
Yeah,
because
same
I
way.
feel like the witch is creeping up on my bed.
Yeah, I have to hide my feet because
Still.
a ghost touched my foot when I was
Yeah.
I tuck
You
my
tuck
feet.
your feet.
Yeah, it's like the
That's
people
right.
don't let the TV show hang up.
But
Yeah.
yeah, we'll have to go do some of that. We'll have to go paranormal then.
Absolutely.
There's some badass places here, especially in Colorado. We can go do that stuff. And
Yeah.
we'll find out who's a believer and who's not a believer. That's for damn sure.
I'm definitely a believer.
Well,
There's
just now with that scream, you're like, oh,
That's how we-
Yeah, that's great. You guys,
weird.
if it's not on film, you guys should have heard this. We had technical difficulties and we all had headsets on. Mike didn't even have a headset on. And everybody heard it. It was crazy. It was crazy. It made everybody just freeze.
We're like, what?
well,
fuck
okay,
was
so
that?
like, yeah, what the hell? What the
It was like perfect timing.
And everybody on this podcast could be like, man, those motherfuckers are smoking some good fucking Colorado weed, man.
Shit, I win.
It's not the weed, I promise.
Yeah,
okay?
no.
Speaking of, this is not a sponsorship or anything, but I want to give a shout out to Social Cannabis in Golden, Colorado. They got some good stuff, good prices. Check them out. Also,
No off.
Golden Cava, Colorado as well.
That's
Shout
a
out.
little place.
Yeah, we are definitely not sponsored, but if you guys want to throw a little sponsorship, we will be open for that.
Yeah, Mikey's hooked on the common.
Also, I want to give a shout out to Emma real quick.
Emma.
On what is it called?
Dead Awake.
Dead Awake podcast. We encourage you to check that out as well. She's got great stories about the paranormal, etc.
Yeah, we got to get them in with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be
Oh,
fun.
yeah.
That'd be
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Sure.
They've been talking about it.
Yeah.
I say we just pitch tents and spend the night and go
No.
for it.
Yeah.
Now we're talking.
We have,
Now
like,
we're
two
talking.
tents.
Yeah.
Let's go for
We got it.
have
That's
a
a
whole-
2-bedroom house.
Yeah, we have a huge
I got
fucking
plenty.
tent.
Yeah, I got plenty of room, man. I got plenty of stuff. We'll just pitch a tent and call it good.
That'd be
Yeah.
sick. That'd be tight.
That would, Anna, you have to come.
Oh, yeah.
Get a little shrooms, man.
That's exactly. I knew you were
I
going
got
to do that.
like
Yeah, like,
the dog
I'm
shit,
getting some
but
shrooms and go straight through the forest.
Yeah, Anna. We're
What
gonna be
could
the,
go wrong?
Nothing.
we're gonna be the one
Yeah,
babysitting.
I was like,
say, yeah, we're
talking to a tree for a couple hours.
Yeah, well, we babysit you guys.
make sure you're okay alive. Not do stupid shit.
Right.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we got DDs.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
dummy watchers.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. Don't be watching.
Well, that's I love you guys.
Great. Yeah. We should do that definitely coming up before it gets too cold.
Yeah.
That's great.
Oh,
Yeah.
but it's starting to get a little chilly.
It doesn't matter.
It's still okay.
Just
It's
snuggle up.
Okay, blankets, yeah, the blankets will hurt.
I have a shit ton of
Yeah, I do too. I got so many.
You guys are doing that. I'm going to find some animal to snuggle up. Come here, you furry beaver.
it had to be B1.
Come on, when in doubt. Go with what's
Oh my god.
Still clear.
I'm
Oh
leaving
my
it.
god.
I'm leaving it alone.
Hey, handsome. It's just a fuzzy little beaver. Nothing wrong with it. It's interspecies erotica.
Hey, bestiality.
To the dark side. It just got dark in here.
Really
You know, talk about the shit.
Yeah, all the shit we talking about, all this shit.
Let's go.
Road trip, bestiality.
Yeah, you know.
How did it end up this way? This
I don't know,
conversation
just
went
kinda
down
took
the
off.
right.
Talking about ghost hunting and then sleeping out in the forest and then chasing animals and
Ectoplasm.
Yeah.
hunting through. Hell of a camper trip. Never know what you're gonna run
Hell
into. You know, seriously.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I've been lost in the forest, running circles. I've been there before. Going
Yeah.
around and round in circles and keep thinking I'm
Yeah.
going somewhere. And then
Sounds scary.
an hour later, you come back and you're like,
Oh,
fuck, this looks familiar.
yeah.
You
I
find
remember this
Bigfoot?
place. Yeah, I
The
remember
worst
this place.
is like when you're in flatland,
Oh,
flatland forest, because you don't have no guide of reference, like a mountaintop or
mountains or
something.
no-
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's
that's freaky.
difficult. we back home when we used to go walk through the woods in the nighttime and shit, and like we already be like 20 some years old, grown dudes, but we all fucking walk through there hand in hand or like arm in arm because of our superstition that something's gonna come grab you out there because there's so many legends in those woods.
Like a horror movie.
Yeah.
Horror movie shit.
Especially like here's a good one.
$20 is $20.
Yeah. You can drop it down to 15, man.
Yeah, whatever. Just don't let go of me.
No, we have this place over there. It's called the Devil's Stone. It's called Teufelstein. Which
I've heard of that.
translates into that. And it's on this little hill. And you go up in the thingy on the trail, and you come up on this like stone formation, and you see like in the stone like what looks like a bunch of faces, right? And the legend has it, and it's actually documented in the town's history in the logs. You know what I mean? It's that since like I don't know the medieval times, like 1500 or something like that, that the devil took like over 800 kids that are unaccounted for, that went missing since that time.
Oh.
And the legend has it that that's a portal to hell, and he takes them in there. And like when you look at the stones and you see all these agonizing faces in there, it kind of makes you wonder, you know what I mean? Yeah, right?
Wow.
Yeah. So what do? We go on top of it and decide to do a satanic ritual.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dumbass.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, and here, this is a true story. We go up there and we do this little ritual. And one of my friends, he had a pentagram drawn on his jeans, on his leg right here, you know what I mean, with a pen. And we started chanting some stuff, and the fire was going, and all of a sudden the winds picked up, and he freaks out saying, "It's burning, it's burning, it's burning." And we're like, yeah, right. You know what I mean? And he took his pants off, and sure as shit, there was a red mark on his leg right there. It fucking was burning, man. It was crazy. Yeah.
Oh my god.
And so we were like, at that time, we considered it a sign of, we were happy with that result. The guy that got burned wasn't, but
you got your proof, buddy.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Crazy stuff.
Yeah. And that's a more tame one, honestly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we do sit here all day, talk about some stuff.
We could talk about stuff like that. Yeah.
I want to do it with you guys.
Yeah. What I want to do is I want to see. I want to be with a group like you guys and actually have something come out at us.
Yeah.
Like fucking. I'm sorry, I don't mean to say this. But just scared them shit out of all of us.
So a real
just to go. What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Is there a specific place you want to investigate? There's a bunch on my list, like Penhurst State Penitentiary.
Oh yeah, that's
and
a great one.
the Sally House is another
Sally
one.
House. Yeah.
All kinds of like what's that prison called? I wanted to go to what was that concert that they have? Oh, incarceration at the super haunted
the asylum.
The asylum,
It
yeah.
wasn't Penhurst, was it?
That one wasn't Penhurst.
It's the one in Ohio.
Yeah, it was in Ohio. Next year, I want to go.
Another good one is the Salem House.
The Salem, yeah.
Salem, or the Amityville House.
Oh,
the Amityville
yeah.
House, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah. That movie, if you do some history on that movie was basically based off of real. A lot of it was real. They fabricated a lot of it, but a lot of the shit that went on in that house actually happened in the house.
Yeah.
And everybody remembers that movie. The house. You can't forget the windows and stuff. You pull up to that house, man.
The Ohio
it's like Jaws. Jaws scared shit out of all of us. Okay, nobody wanted to go swimming after dogs. Amityville Horror did the same thing, and then you watch The Exorcist, bro. What the fuck? My mom threw popcorn. She was so scared in The Exorcist, man. I was a kid.
I heard that set was haunted.
Yeah,
like people died.
People died. Yeah. So
I heard that like before you went into the movie theaters, they had a priest bless you before you went in.
Here's another one for you, local. The old Elitch's on 38th and Tennyson.
Yeah,
the Opera House.
Yeah,
it's still there.
They still have the where the what is it called? The horses go.
Yeah, the carousel.
They still have that.
Yeah, they have the building. They have a building there.
Yeah,
but the Opera House is haunted.
Wow.
Definitely, and that's one of the reasons they made it a historical
Landmark.
site,
Yeah.
whatever they call it. And but yeah, there's a lot of shit that went on in that opera house too, and that's
Wow.
one of the main reasons why they didn't tear it down. And then if you look at Cheeseman Park, do your history on Cheeseman
Oh yeah,
Park.
dude, those
So
bodies.
Cheeseman
those
Park,
bodies
they
that
were
are there.
supposed to take all those bodies out, and they didn't take all those bodies out when they
Mhm.
turned that place into a park. I
Yep.
mean, that's
That's great.
Colorado history.
They didn't even
Yeah.
remove all the
No,
bodies. They
exactly, no. And the
just
guy who
asked
had that
them was-
contract was just criminal as all get out.
Fuck
So-
yeah.
But there's a lot of shit that happens down at Cheeseman Park too. from
You
what
have
I've
to
read.
have all that residual energy, you know what I
Yeah.
mean, from
Yeah.
all those dead bodies, you
Yeah.
know, or something. You know?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I'll be
I've
honest.
heard people's stories from there.
I'm
Very-
fascinated with. I mean, I'm terrified of dying. I'll be honest with you, but I'm fascinated with cemeteries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I have a fascination for them, especially when I was in Europe, man. And anywhere I go, even in the mountain towns up in Colorado,
Yeah.
I'll spend hours in them just to see, you know, oh,
Me
they only
too.
lived at like 20 years old, and then, you know, you look at the time period and the diseases and everything that went on.
Right.
But cemeteries are, you know, my first thought is like, where do all these people go? You know, there's, I mean, if you fathom how many people over the hundreds of
think
years
about
we've
that
been
too.
here,
Mm.
and they're all buried or burned or whatever they got, where'd they all go?
Yeah.
But then you look at the population of the earth now compared to 40 years
It's
ago.
more.
It's way more
It's
people on the
crazy.
planet now. It's like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
You know, and then where the hell are they going to put it? You know,
It's so fucking.
just start stacking
I
them like
think about
8
shit
high.
like that too,
Yeah,
and I don't
that's-
even smoke weed. I'm doing the math, like you know.
My dad always had a joke. We'd go by a cemetery. My dad's like, you know how many people are dead in there? And I'd be like, no. He's like, all of them. I'm like, you know, that's pretty morbid, but it's fucking true.
Yeah.
That's fucking true, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that stuff. We all wonder what's next. Okay, let's be honest. I went through surgery 4.5 years ago, and I tell everybody there's nothing. I don't remember shit. Okay, and shouldn't be alive. Bottom line, and still can't process how serious it really was what I went through. And for anybody who doesn't know, I had a brain surgery. I had 2 cranial fractures in the back of my head. Bled into my brain for 14 days. Took 2 plane flights home. Should have stroked out on the plane. 4 days in Denver. Walked into the hospital. Drove to the hospital, actually. Walked into the hospital, and within 5 minutes, 2 trauma teams hit me. I woke up, 28 staples, 2 titanium plates, and 5 doctors going, we don't know how the fuck.
Yeah.
How did this happen?
I slipped and I slipped on a marble floor. Go fathom that. Huh?
Oh, shit.
World height average jumping from 100 feet, and a marble floor, wet marble floor, almost took my life.
Wow.
I mean, if
Wow.
you really think of the math of it.
Yeah, that's great.
And that'll change your perception on what's important in life.
Sure.
Right.
I used
Absolutely.
to think it was chasing the Benjamins. It's quality of life.
Yeah.
Is really what it comes down to. And serenity, finding serenity
Sure.
and balance is what it really comes down to. That's why everybody's like, Mike, you're not chasing, $100,000 a year jobs, doing that anymore. I don't want to. I don't care. It's about quality of life. It's about the people I spend time with. What I can learn from the people I'm with. It doesn't matter race, color, creed. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
care. That's more valuable than a paycheck.
Absolutely.
We all need a paycheck. We all got to pay our bills. But there's more to life to me. I used to think differently though.
That's a good
Well,
philosophy
you're
to
a
have.
free spirit. You know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You're
You
like,
got
that's-
to live again. You got to.
Well,
get
you got a second chance.
for
Yeah,
life.
that's really how you look at it.
Second
And I'll be honest with you, you take it for granted. People take life for granted.
Mhm.
Every day, I
Absolutely.
see it every day, and I even take it for granted. I forget. I forget how bad it was and how close it was to actually. Fuck,
Yeah.
I was almost dead. Dead. What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
You don't comprehend that, especially when you're young. And I've always had an issue with that too. Why does the Lord or whatever you believe in take small kids, and these kids are born with diseases and they only live to be a year, and other people get to live to be 110.
Sure.
Where's the picking and choosing that comes out of all of that, and how does all that work, and who's in control of all that shit? I mean, that's
That's difficult.
yeah, those are the questions that I think everybody has. Fuck. So that's why I think preaching to people is it's live each day for what it is, and make sure that you find some joy in whatever's going on in the day, even though how horrible it might be. There's always something to be happy about. There's always something to be thankful for.
Absolutely.
And I think a lot of us forget that as we go through life. But
it's easy to forget.
Yeah,
It
it
is.
is,
You know,
because you get wrapped up in chasing the adventure.
Yeah, and all the bullshit.
Paying the
Stress
bills,
in
the
life.
bullshit,
You know.
Yeah.
and all the rest of the crap that comes with it. So
Yeah.
I think everybody's struggling with that. And I see people that are older than me, and I'm like, oh, hey, young lady, hey, young man, and they go, oh, that's really a great compliment. And I'm like, to be honest with you, I know you're still a kid inside,
Mhm.
and I know that they are. The older I get, I'll never grow up. I don't
Yeah.
want to fucking grow up. Growing up sucks.
Yeah.
Okay, if my parents would have told me it got harder when you get older,
Yeah.
I might have thought things out a little bit. We were young. We're like, woo, dick this big, I'm going here. I just want to get out of the house. I want to be on my own. And it's all exciting at first, but as you go through life, you realize there's bills, there's responsibilities, there's kids, there's animals, there's your health. And that's where the big one comes in, is your health. And again, back to what we said earlier in the podcast is if you don't have your health, you don't have shit. Bottom line, I don't care how much money you have. Doesn't matter. You can't take it with you. Most people will fight over it when you're dead.
Yeah.
I've seen that. So it's spend it wisely, spend it on things that are important to you and that you love.
I agree 100%.
That's a lot of times, we talk about this all the time where you get so stressed out with all the daily life shit and whatever the fuck's going on and stuff that you keep stressing about the future of what could be or what's gonna be or should be, right? And in the meantime, you're missing
what's in
the
front
shit
of
that's
you.
in front of you.
That's where, Mike, I agree with you. That's where I think social media is killing everybody.
Oh yeah.
I got friends that are, driving around on a $500,000, $500,000, $1 million boat. And I'm like, fuck, that should be me. God damn it. How come I'm not there?
You start getting bitter.
You start getting bitter. You start getting
jaded.
upset. And I think that's really what's going on, especially with the youth, is what's really going on with people is they're trying to live vicariously through other people. And the next thing you know, 10 years has gone by and they're like, where the fuck did that 10 years go?
Yeah.
And that's, I guess that'd be the best thing to tell people is don't value today. You'll get it. If you're meant to get it, you'll get it. If you're meant to have it, you're going to have it. You'll find a way to. You can't give up your goals and your passions. I mean, chase your passion. You guys chase your passion. Your passion is music.
Mm-hmm.
Anna's just being a stick of dynamite. I know that, man. She's built for speed.
Yeah.
You really are.
Don't know where I'm at yet.
That's fine though, but you're young. I mean, look at the fact. You don't have to know where you're at.
Oh yeah.
You definitely, as far as, because we don't know each other that long, but just from me to you, I think you have a very boss-like quality.
Absolutely.
Like you have a strong presence.
You're a leader.
Yeah, you have strong energy and shit, and I think that's very respectable.
Can I paint an S on you?
What?
Can I paint an S on your chest? Supergirl, not Superman, okay? Supergirl. No, but it's the truth. But and even at your age and my age, and we're not going to tell our ages. What was I going to say? The fact of the matter is I still don't know what I want to do. I just want to do what's fun.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do what makes me feel good about myself. And I encourage everybody else. And you don't have to know where the fuck you're going. You don't have to know what the fuck you're going to do. You don't.
I know what I want to do.
And you'll get there. Because
I
you know what?
Travel the world.
Yeah, but you're chasing a passion, and you'll manifest that passion. Maybe not on your time, and I think that's where we all
Maybe
get
divine
stuck.
timing.
It'll be on God's time, whoever's time, whoever you believe in. But if you keep manifesting it, sooner or later it'll bring it to you. I mean, we used to do visualization and athletics.
Real.
It's very
real, yeah.
Okay,
It really is.
If you're not taught how to do it, you don't know what the hell we're talking about. But
Like when we wanted to move into this place, yeah, you know what I mean? It's not the greatest, but I was already living there in my head.
I love this place. What are you talking about?
I was already living here in my head. And I was like, yeah, I'm living there. I'm making food right now in my kitchen. You know what I mean? And I manifested that and it happened.
Because you can already see it.
I can already see it.
Yeah, you're picturing it. You're seeing it. The same thing in athletics. We used to picture yourselves, jumping off a 100-foot ladder, and this is what I'm going to do, and this is how it's going to be, and this is how I'm going to land, and you visualize it to the point where next thing you know, you chuck yourself off there, and you're like, what the fuck? I just did it.
Yeah.
Right.
How the fuck did I do that?
Yeah.
And then you do it again, and then you do it again, and then you start learning that you can start manifesting more and more with doing that for yourself. But a lot of people don't want to take time to do that.
Yeah.
Right.
They just want instant gratification. That's what the world's turned into.
I feel like
I want it now. I can't get it. Fuck it. You know,
and that's where social media comes in, because that's where you get it. If you don't have it, you could get it there on a false pretense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you could just post a picture of anything, portraying however you want to be, and then people will be like, "Oh, you know,
there's so many posers
or whatever."
There's
You know
so
what I
many
mean?
posers on social media. Oh my god!
Yeah.
And with AI and where shit's gone, yeah, they're sitting in their bathtub with their hand on their fucking dick, and it make themselves look like they're in the Caribbean.
Dude,
I mean,
we're
seriously.
making
Right.
fucking stupid people famous. Like they could do the stupidest shit, have the dumbest song, and they're famous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we're sitting here trying to like make our music and we have like 400 views in a month, and
Yeah.
I paid for like, you know, I paid to like get us out there more because they boost like posts and stuff like that and likes and stuff and
all
you know,
depends.
advertisement and stuff like that. It takes a lot of money that we don't have.
Yeah.
And time and energy and work of things that we don't have, even for the music videos that we do. And it took me 18 freaking hours to do that.
Yeah. By the way, check out their videos, man. I don't
Yeah,
care
it's
who you
awesome.
are. Check these two. And
They got. You
I'll
sit there,
boost
you would
that.
just want to listen over and over. I'm listening to it over and over daily. I'm like, yeah.
That, if you haven't yet, that's Dead Winter's Dream. The song is called Scars and Ashes. You can get the song on all platforms, Spotify, Amazon's, all the things. Check out the
YouTube.
video on YouTube.
Everybody's got
iTunes.
YouTube. Come on.
So yeah, check it out. And what I was gonna say to that is like, well, 400 views, you know, in a month for a
400.
band, for a brand new thing that nobody's heard of and shit. It's doing all right. You know what I mean? It's doing
It'll
okay.
grow.
It's
Exactly.
gonna be there, yeah.
And I only speak from experience because like with the Suspension 9, there was a certain energy when I was writing the songs where it was kind of a little slow start, but then once it got cycled, you know what I mean? All of a sudden we were fucking touring and shit, you know what I mean? And this has the same type of feel.
Momentum.
Yeah, that, you know what I mean? We just got to keep up on the music and things like that. But I think it has potential to,
You know, big time.
It's hard not to get discouraged sometimes when you're a musician because it's like
all the time.
This is my career. This isn't, you know, working over there down the street. That's a job to feed my family, but this is my dream. This is my career. I am a paid musician.
Yeah,
when
but
I
you
perform,
let's also
you
be
know?
real about this, all right? You guys, you're like one of the top 2 female vocalists in death metal in the state of Colorado. I mean, a lot of people don't know that, but when they find that out, there's a huge crowd. Just like there's a lot of Raiders fans here.
I hate tooting my own
You
horn,
know?
but that's
But that's the truth. You can toot your own horn. I
have
mean,
some
when you're
talent.
good, you're good. I mean, that's not being narcissistic.
Right.
I mean, I heard that
At
I
all.
was the female Chris Barnes from Cannibal
What did they
Corpse.
call you? They called you something else. You told me.
The
one day.
Zombie Queen.
Zombie Queen. That's
Yeah.
it. So, you know, you guys are going to catapult that. I mean, come on, don't tell me you're not the part. Look at you guys, and that's awesome. I mean, he's got a pair of leather pants on that I give anything for.
Shinies.
Seriously, I'd probably cut him off into shorts. But
Yes.
Yes.
I still wear them boots though. Them boots are badass. You know.
I need to see some baby shorts, man.
Yeah.
He's all about it. Like,
Hey, you
he
got a
loves
cute
shorts.
butt. Why not, man? Show it off. You know what? You know why guys like women that wear leather, right? They smell like a brand new truck.
What?
You don't know why guys like women who wear leather? They smell like a brand new truck.
I guess I could see that.
You see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that brand new smell.
You smack the seat on your truck, you can smack that ass.
And you can grab it too. It'll be so easy.
Leave it up to my.
Come on, that's just reality. But, no, some people can get away with leather. Some people can get away wearing whatever. I mean, I love it. I'll dress up in a woman's costume any day just to do it.
I know you would.
I know. Everybody's like, what? And the fuck are you guys doing? It's like, you know what?
Hey man,
We're being free.
you're free to do whatever you want.
I make me so hard. I make me so hard. Say it like you mean it.
Dork.
That's real life. Now, come on, that's real life.
This is what I have to deal with every day. On
Yeah,
a
but
daily
that's what a guy
basis.
goes for. Where's that sound at? Let me hear it.
You know what I'm talking about.
Good
All
fun.
right.
Yes.
So, all right. So,
Podcast on ghost hunting, man.
yeah.
Yeah.
Eagle. Let's shoot for some Eagle time.
Yeah.
Eagle, Colorado. Supposedly that's a whole town that's abandoned. I think there was a mine or
There's a
something up
mine
there.
up there.
Yeah.
I saw that.
So we're gonna be filming that as well. We'll be showing you clips, but also Severed Spirits Paranormal. We'll have the full episode on that when it gets released. So tune into that.
Also, if you guys have ghost stories of any kind, feel free to send it to the email alltheshtpodcast@gmail.com and we will read them on the podcast.
Yep.
Oh, hell
We'll
yeah.
share your stories.
Yeah, I want to do that. I love
Yeah.
reading other people's experiences. That's awesome.
So
You know,
like
It's not about being famous, it's about being heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Absolutely.
let's hear it. Because I know some people got some crazy stuff.
They really do.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
all this stuff could be
Like the
turned into
Ouija
movies.
boards. People are so freaked out by Ouija boards and
Oh, I will
all
not
that
fuck
stuff.
with a Ouija
You
board.
see,
ever again.
I've got one brand new in a box.
We
I
do
got
too,
a
but
couple
I won't
here.
fuck with
Yeah.
them.
Everybody in my house is like, don't
Yeah.
open that box.
Yep.
So
I had to throw away a whole box of old ritual stuff because we felt
found-
like it was affecting the
Me
household.
too. We
You know
had
what I
all
mean? Because
kinds
there
of
was like there was human bone fragments in there. There was animal bones. There was hair. There was like blood and all kinds of fucked up
Crazy
shit in
shit,
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
we
And
gotta
I-
think where we were actually
mercury.
So
I had a vial of mercury.
yeah,
no doubt.
yeah.
I fucking
See, that's
but
cool. That's cool shit to me.
I had to
Sorry.
get rid of
I'd
it.
rather
We
learn
got
it
rid of-
vicariously through you, but it's cool shit. You know?
Oh, yeah.
We got rid of all of our Baphomet stuff.
Yeah.
Just evil things. Anything that I had that had anything to do with demons.
Oh, yeah. A quick story before we go. Do you remember James,
Yeah.
the devil?
Oh
head?
yeah.
Yeah.
Can't
So
find him.
I had this friend. His name was James. He did some session stuff in old black metal bands with me. He's a really odd fella, super what do you say? Talented, creative. He made statues, demon statues, portraits, all stuff. He painted with his own blood, like he was a maniac, right? Um, One night I was living in Green Mountain Falls, Colorado, and he lived in Denver at the time. And he shows up. It was like I remember it was like December 10th or something like that. It was a stormy night. It was, and I had to work the next day, and it was really late. It was like 10:30, 11 o'clock. All of a sudden the door knocks, and it's James at the door, and he has this devil head that he made himself out of like this plaster that he sealed. Like it was like he painted it, but he also put blood into the paint, right? And he had this eyes that they looked alive, right?
I fucking hated that thing.
So he comes over and he's like, "Hey, I have this to give to you. You watched over my living room, and now it shall watch over your living room." Right? I was like, "Okay, man, thanks, brother. You know, uh, call me anything else." By the way, he was muddy, and I was like, what, what are you doing here this late?" Right? He's like, "I walked here from Denver." Right?
What?
Yeah. Couple days later, his body was found in a lake. He took a bunch of pills and walked into the lake and drowned himself. Yeah, that was, and so I named that devil head James because it was alive, and because the eyes would follow, right? But
Oh,
that
hell
thing,
no.
Creepy shit.
yeah,
I
Oh,
hated
yeah.
that thing. Every time I would go over to his house when we were dating, like in 2015, I have a picture of him. I'm trying to find it. There was weird energy around
It's
that
like
thing.
It's
he
evil.
almost donated his soul.
yeah,
Yeah. I was
basically.
gonna say,
Totally.
yeah.
And but the
Gave him
thing
a
is,
soul.
yeah, it had so much negativity attached to that.
He did.
It The whole time I had that devil head, everything went wrong. Nothing went right in my life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was just, and I felt it was, and one time I got fucked up, and I was like, I started crying and shit. You know what I mean? And I took the thingy and I threw it off the balcony, and it smashed a little bit, like a horn came off. And then like the next morning, I sobered up and I went back down to get it. The inside was still wet. You know what I mean? It wasn't even hardened clay yet. It was like
Weird.
a weird plaster and shit, right? So I put them back together and kept them a couple more years. In 2020, I stayed with this friend of mine, and I had it in a plastic bag in a box. And when I was moving, all of a sudden it disappeared. Nowhere to be found. Not in his house,
I
not
was
in the
happy about
attic.
that.
It just fucking vanished, man, out of
Thing
nowhere.
fucking
It just,
freaked me
it's
Holy
could never
shit.
explain
Never
that one.
figure out where it went.
Nope.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
there's a question for the unknown. Huh?
yeah.
That is crazy.
Good story. I like that shit. That's
Yeah,
creepy
that's
shit.
Yeah. So I think he was definitely attached to that.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'd almost put money on it, especially if he died 2 days later.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Well,
And came
it was
to
few
you.
days
Yeah,
later.
and came to
Remember when
you and went, here you
He
go.
really trusted you with his life.
I
He was
told
like,
him
you
when
know
I
what,
moved
here
over
you
to
go,
his
here's my
house.
life. Like,
Yeah, it's weird.
yeah.
When we were dating, like we started dating, I told him I don't like that thing. Thing's ugly. And he's like, "What did you mean? I'm like, I don't give a shit. It's evil. There's something there. I can read energy, and I just, we all can. If you feel like if something is wrong, something is fucking wrong.
I know when her energy's off. I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
much.
I know. Every time, every day, you're like, something's wrong. What's
I can
going
feel
on?
it, man. It comes shooting across the
So
room
can he.
like a wave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can read his too, and everybody's yours.
Oh, yeah.
Anna's.
I
I'm
watch you,
just
like, something's up.
probably something I But yes, thank you guys for joining
Yeah.
us for the podcast. We'll have to
Thank
do
you
more
for coming
stuff.
over. We'd love to have you again, of course. Shoot some more shit. You know what I mean? That was really fun and
That's good
refreshing.
shit.
Let's plan for this trip,
Yeah.
man. I want
Yeah.
to go so
Oh, yeah,
bad.
for sure.
It's gonna be awesome.
I'll bring a
For
tent,
sure.
man. I'll bring a couple of
Yeah.
Us too,
Let's-
yeah.
Let's make a whole trip of it.
Shit, my ass will end up in my minivan, fucking scared to death with the doors locked and a flashlight, motherfucker.
Hell
That's
yeah.
not funny.
It's gonna be funny.
Yeah.
Because there's gonna be cameras there, and we're gonna document all of it.
Say we have to.
Yeah, no
have
bullshit.
GoPros on
No
each of
bullshit.
us
No
and
bullshit. No
make
made
sure
up
we each have
bullshit.
No,
cameras
yeah.
on
Yeah,
us and
no,
be like,
none of that
No,
bullshit
no.
crap. It's gonna be
Also,
We're
we're
going
gonna
on a
shit.
serious
make sure
note,
we
yeah.
turn the audio on this
Oh
time.
yeah.
We went to Third Bridge because it's haunted. They didn't have the audio on. We forgot to turn it on our cameras.
It was
Oh,
a
shit.
disaster trip, man. We
I
got
also
flat.
lost the little thingy, the little muffly thingy that goes onto the audio thing somewhere in the forest.
Somewhere in the forest.
And I was freaking out. It was scary. That place, I don't know.
The scariest part of that
It's
was the
fucking evil in
bugs.
there. I don't. Yeah, the bugs are fucking gross.
There's like fucking
I've never.
sand beetles like
Yeah,
burrowing in there,
the
and a
sand
bunch of spiders
and
everywhere,
shit.
and I was like, ugh.
Yeah.
Done.
So no tarantulas, huh?
I didn't see anything,
No,
but
I
there was
mean,
big ass
So
fucking
no
spiders.
tarantulas to you, right?
I don't
You
really care
hate
about bugs.
spiders, right?
Well, here's the thing. I'm like
Arachnophobia is what it's
deathly
called.
afraid of them, but at
Least
the
gross
same
them out.
time, I'm fascinated with them. So I'm always like,
I love them.
I look them all up, you know what I mean, to see kind
That's
of which
fair.
ones and what they do and
They're
shit
my
like
little
that.
buddies. I love
But
all living things.
I think I'm grossed out by
Except
them
for
more than
lip-bit
anything.
bedbugs.
'Cause,
See,
like,
snakes freak the fuck out of me.
do
I
you?
like
Yeah, I
Are you
don't
snakes.
like
not a
snakes.
I
snake
love
guy?
snakes, but they freak the fuck
I
out of
used
me
to
for
have a
some
bunch of
reason because they
snakes.
usually jump out of nowhere at you, and you're like,
Yeah.
"What the fuck?" Ah!
What about corn snakes? I used to have a corn snake. No,
I went to
he was
cobras
sweet.
when I lived in Asia.
He was
though.
an albino corn snake, and he was so sweet.
I think the thing that freaked me out about snakes is when I was a kid. That somebody brought a big black. I mean, it's jet black, like your pants, man. This 8-foot snake,
Me
wherever
too.
we were at, and they brought this thing out of a box, and it scared the fuck
See,
out of
that's
me.
another thing. Trauma.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
traumatized. That's
Yeah.
why you're afraid of it.
Yeah.
So
I
it
had the same
traumatized
thing.
you.
Someone
I mean, I
just
won't
took
even
it
pick
out, and
one
I was
up.
like, "What?"
I won't even pick one up, man.
Ah.
Fuck that shit. I'll
Uh-uh.
beat it with a stick or
won't
something,
touch it
but I won't
either.
pick it up.
Yeah, I won't touch it. No. Get that fucking thing away from me. Because I see how people have it on their necks, and like at one point, like they just wrap around, and at one point they will choke you. It's like, oh,
See,
I
now
don't
that's funny you
know,
say that
like-
story. When I was in Vienna, Austria, they had a anaconda. They had a baby anaconda that was probably about 6 foot long, and I have a picture. And they put it around me, and I had part of it here, and I had to hold it right behind the head.
Hmm.
Okay. And you want to talk about how strong these fucking snakes are, man? And I'm fucking like, take the picture, take the picture, take the
Yeah.
picture. And this thing's like,
Oh,
fucking missing away. I'm fucking scared, fucking shitless. You can see it in the photo. I'll have to find that photo one day. And I'm like, just take the picture, take the picture, take the picture. Get the fuck off me, get it the fuck off me.
It kept getting tighter.
Yeah, I just had to do it. I was trying to break that fear of
Oh,
snakes. And
okay.
so they had this fucking snake exhibit. And I'm like, let me fucking wrap that around me and let me fucking do it.
Nope.
No.
Never
Are
since.
you
Never since.
afraid of a trouser snake?
No. I love those pythons.
I love me
Yeah,
some
I
trouser
bet.
snakes.
You guys are just too much sometimes.
I love me some trouser snakes.
Little trouser snake.
Oh my
You've
god.
been
It's a
adventuring.
bad little trouser snake.
Yeah, we'll have to get big so we can actually see one of them trouser snakes. You know, a big one. Scare you. Scary fucking snake.
Be surprised.
I'm so sad that he is
Might
not
be this
here
big,
right
you
now.
know.
Oh my
1 inch
Oh my
long,
God.
5 inches wide.
Exactly.
Ew.
I can fix that. I'll fix that pothole.
Oh my god.
I call it my love button.
That's so disgusting.
Oh
You
my
guys
god,
need
funny.
Jesus, man. Like,
I got him on me. He's tattooed on me.
I carry him everywhere.
Oh, Kitty's
Hi,
like
monkey.
time. Time to go, monkey.
All right.
All right. Well, thank you for tuning in. Be sure to check out all the things we talked about. And
Thank you for listening.
yeah, and thank you guys again
Yeah,
for
no.
coming.
Thank
That was
you.
really
Pleasure.
fun.
I always love seeing you guys.
Pleasure to be here.
Oh yeah.
It's
And,
good to be seen. Better than being viewed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely. Yes.
thank you all. Till next time.
You guys
Bye.
have a great night.
Too fun.